Okay. Whoa, hang on a second, I just saw that message. Apparently Neon's been sitting in chat for a bit already. And I mean for a bit. This time I didn't really check the pre-stream chat too much. Well, hello there. I see you were very early again today. Hi Neon, hi Rob, hello both of you. I guess I should do my intro real quick. So hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed, CodeErr. And today we're gonna be enjoying some Genshin because, if we look at the map, specifically if we look all the way over here, what's this? Would you look at that? Could it be? There is more areas to explore. It couldn't possibly be that they added in Sumeru, right? No way. Some characters on your profile? Trying to think. I definitely, like, when it comes to you mean like in Genshin? I think when it comes to the profile picture, I still have Fischl, but I'm not sure if I put any other characters on the profile. Why are you asking? Is it because, wasn't it a while ago that there were some people, I think I heard a while ago, but that was a long time ago, that people who have rare characters like displayed on their profile are more prone to getting targeted by hacking attempts. But I don't think I'm displaying any characters, I think. Not entirely sure. Stream for Wednesday and later I clicked. Roblox phone. I shall not get worse. Okay then. Keep up the practice. I get confused because buttons widely spread. That's fair. That's fair. Speaking of FNF, fellow VTuber Kittenshot is currently doing an entire week of playing FNF every day. And she wants to finish it off by revisiting Streamer versus Chat, but this time with mods. And since she has no idea how to do that, I volunteered to throw that stuff in. So I did practice a little bit of FNF with Insanity. Basically, if you try to play Streamer versus Chat without connecting it to anything, then it will randomly pick random effects to trigger all the time. So I had to test to see if I could get the songs to work, and then had to play through them while randomly getting spammed full of all kinds of mechanics. May or may not put some of the commands into my... Ooh, I see. Not flip. But hey, if you want me to, we could test it out on Friday together, all those mod songs I threw in there. I still have room for 4 more, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. There's a website where you can check characters without needing to open Genshin. I see. But yeah, I don't think I ever went to that site. Anyway, that's enough stalling, I think. I do believe you are just as excited as I am to, you know, go into the new area. Specifically, let me quickly also navigate. So things I am already aware of, there are 2 new bosses. One entirely new boss that has the Dendro element, and then there's now an Electro Regisvine. So that's gonna be interesting. Interesting that the boss that is entirely like a plant, a flower, doesn't exist in Dendro currently. They added in fire and ice. And now that they added Sumeru, what do we get? No, it's not a Dendro flower, it's gonna be an Electro flower. Wishes? We are gonna be doing wishes, yes. I'm not sure if we're gonna do them right away, though. So, Spot 3. Again, Rob, calm down. I still have two poems on my queue that I still need to write. 3 if you count the Genshin stuff. Give me some time. Alright, let's go over here. So, new teleport point as well, which is apparently below us, as is the area I'm supposed to go to. And here I was thinking that climbing would be beneficial. Okay, where's the teleporter? Oh, down here. That teleport point is definitely new, right? There's no way that teleporter existed before the update. Otherwise, I would have gotten it already. Okay, first new teleport waypoint unlocked. Also, hello, Tord. Welcome. As you can see, we are about to enter Sumeru for the first time. And I'm excited. You know, we could have probably gone there through the overworld, but entering it through this tunnel as it's intended is probably gonna make it feel way more grand. You know what I mean? Like, you come out and you're directly in there. I think this is gonna feel way nicer than just traveling there, you know, on top. Also, we found a Sealy, so that's nice. Oh yeah, we're definitely in Sumeru already. This already looks new. Hello. Oh my god, I should have caught that. Okay, in the future, if I see another one, I'm gonna catch. Love the battle music. I'm excited. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Glad I cancelled sub because it somehow extended from 8 next month to 13 next month. Huh. Okay, that's nice. A little extension. 4-leaf sigil exploration knowledge. This crest, which looks like a flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Somehow you'll find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Use their ability to make your adventures easier. Huh. We'll figure out how that works in a second. Oh. Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. It's called Sumeru? Doesn't everyone say Sumeru? I guess it's Sumeru. Ha, I guess I've been pronouncing it wrong the entire time. But I thought everyone said Sumeru. Weird. Once I get my hands on the Portal 2 editor and BMod, shall I make you something fun? Ooh boy. I can imagine. I don't think I remember what happened to your ship. Fun will contain many logic gates. Well, I'm excited then. Also, I think we can turn up the volume a little bit more. Let me do that real quick. Okay, hopefully that's good. Hopefully the volume levels are good now, because I think the dialogue was a little bit quiet. Also, Debbie, hello. Love to stay and watch, but I can't let any of this be spoiled. I'm so sorry. Ah, that's understandable. Yeah, you go and experience it on your own. You go and experience that on your own. Didn't do the Chasm storyline, so the first thing I did was unlocking as much of the map as possible. Fair. Unlocking the map should always be top priority, because then you can just teleport wherever we need to go. Yeah, but everyone's screwed, everyone's fine.
But even so, people call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the god of wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Maybe so, maybe so. Was 50-50. Ah, that's sad. I've forgotten this stream by the time I unlock it myself, so I'm not really bothered. That's fair. Also, yeah. Gabe, by the way, hi. Forgot to say hi on your earlier message. But welcome to the stream. Right, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Yeah, it'll give us a way better view, also called a map.
Exactly where the city is. At least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Why, hello there.
Look! There's someone up ahead. Perfect
Who that?
timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
But we are lost adventurers. And no, they're still here.
Seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some
Less than
directions.
40 minutes. Hype.
Did they
Hope you're excited.
Paimon?
I'll try to rate you,
You
as always.
Could you give us some directions?
No.
Let's clean
Be
up.
gone,
There's no
Paimon.
way she could have missed that. Wait, could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Probably nothing to get so worked up about.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
I'd still rather unlock the statue first.
We'll just ask someone else for directions.
Alright, let me catch up again. Kazuha 50-50 fail, Kiching Zhongli 50-50 fail. Wow. Kiching more and more. Well, that's... don't run, I want to catch you.
Sure she doesn't notice us.
Gotcha. I also want to grab this. So making a data... Well, it takes quite a few logic gates, so your PC may or may not crash when turning it on. Pressing even one button, yikes. Big yikes. Oh, Dendro Sigils, okay. I want a 5-star weapon then kitchen. You know, I guess that's valid. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh! Okay, now I see how it works. So you catch it and then it basically can warp you to the nearest one. 2 bows and 1 spear? Like of the highest rarity, you mean? Because I think I only have 2 5-star weapons. So I definitely could be doing better. Alright, map unlock time! The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Well, there's Sumeru. There's Sumeru City. There's one more teleport waypoint up here. One more statue, I mean, up here. A lot of teleport points over here in the city. But it makes sense. It's probably gonna be a bitch and a half to navigate. Okay, we definitely have some exploring to do now. Oh, right, we're gonna get Dendro Traveler. I forgot about that.
Huh? What were those? How did you see them?
What are those?
Little round plant-like things, right? Gone just like that. We should ask around when we get a chance.
Wait, no Dendro Traveler? Now Genshin can finally touch grass? Yes. At least we should have gotten Dendro Traveler from touching the statue. It didn't play a special animation for that. Weird. We're designing a screen out of logic gates. Watching. Just not chatting. That's fair. That's very fair. But hey, we do have Dendro. We do have Dendro if I go into the character archive. As you can see, 2 Dendro characters. Let's go. Should we do the wishing right now, by the way? I know I said I'm gonna wish today. Because Zhongli's banner returned as well. And I am definitely gonna wish for Zhongli. The question is, should we do that today or should we wait a little bit more? Do it? Do it now? Do it later today? Do it now? I guess we'll do it now. I mean, there's no reason not to do it now, I suppose. Now, I could be wishing for the new Dendro 5-star, but as I said, I want more Zhongli, if at all possible. Plus, there is still the chance to get a Dendro 4-star out of this, which could be interesting enough, just to have a Dendro character. Now, before we do that, however, I can do 1 10 pull on the standard banner, so we're doing that first. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, doesn't seem like I'm using up my luck on this one, which is good. No need to use up my luck here, because I'm gonna need it for Zhongli. The sigils repeatedly drop button activates the dropper deleting the cube, portal 2. Yeah, that works. Not a single character, okay. Now that seems to me like bad luck. So now that I used up my bad luck, I can now get my good luck. Let's try. First pull. Well, it would have been too lucky if it was on the first pull, you know. First pull would have been a little bit too lucky. What is it, Tord? Why am I supposed to wait? Are you gonna give me some luck too? That would be appreciated. Am I still not gonna get a character? No character! That's 2 pulls in a row without getting... 2 10 pulls in a row without getting a single character. So when I do get a character, it better be Zhongli. Or the Dendro 4-star. Someone made a edit of all our characters. I mean, I guess that would be interesting. Okay, let's see. No 5-star yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, right, by the way, Fischl is on this banner too. I hope I don't get Fischl. Because Fischl's constellation is already maxed out, and it was maxed out before the event even came around, where I got yet another Fischl. Damn it! Okay. You know what? This was even worse than just getting weapons. This is even worse than not getting a character at all. Going again, using up all my bad luck right now. Eventually I'm gonna have to get lucky. Eventually. Come on. Where's that luck? When's it gonna come in? Any second. It's another Fischl. How many Fischls am I gonna get? Again, I have no use for any more Fischls. Her constellation is maxed. After this I can do... Oh, gold! Okay. Is it Zhongli or am I... I'm not sure. I think I'm on 50-50. I don't think I'm guaranteed. I think I'm on 50-50, but I'm not 100% certain. Now the question is, am I gonna lose the 50-50? Hello, Diona. Come on! Where's Zhongli? Where's my boy? Where is he? I know he's in here. He's gotta be. Show yourself. We got the Dendro character. Let's go. So we're getting 3 characters. 3 characters. One of which is a new character with an entirely new element that you weren't able to play. And one of them is going to be a 5-star, hopefully Zhongli. It's Zhongli! I got him. I got another Zhongli. And then Fischl returned. But hey, 4 characters in 1 temple? That's actually really good, even if one of them is worthless. Like, entirely worthless. But even without her, that's still 3 characters. One of which is new, one of which is a 5-star. Yeah, no, there's actually pretty decent. You know what? I can do one more. Let's do one more. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Maybe I'm gonna get another one of the Dendro character dudes. One wish I had that luck. Imagine. You'll get that luck eventually. Who knows? Maybe you'll get even more luck than me. I have yet to have a single temple that contains 2 5-star characters. It's another goddamn Fischl. How many Fischls have I gotten? 4? 4 or 5 Fischls, right? I think it was 4 Fischls. I got 4 Fischls today. And her constellation's already been maxed out. Why was Fischl, out of all the characters, the one I kept getting? The one character on the banner whose constellation I have maxed out. The one and only character. And I keep getting her. More than any of the others. But you know what? I shouldn't complain. I did get Zhongli again. As long as I got another Zhongli, I should be happy. Like, that's really all that matters. If we're being honest here. Primus for 2 temples. 1 for each character. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, Zhongli. His Magnum Dong is about to be increased by 3 levels. Dong has been leveled up. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the Dong level also increases the shield, right? Shield base absorption? And shield duration? Yeah, that also levels up that stuff, right? So it not only levels up the strength of the Dong's initial attack, but it should make me even more protected than I was before. Which is really nice. And you can also get some more stuff on the constellation. Sure. Charge time for aim shots reduced. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. If I were to ever use her. And then we have our new character here. I am curious about what you can do. So you're an archer. Throws flurry that deals 1 instance of dendro damage to targets it comes into contact with. Will return after a set time, dealing dendro damage once again. Trump card Kitty. Throws a doll, causing an explosion that deals AoE dendro damage. Creating Amber Zone. Will bounce around within this zone, dealing AoE dendro damage. Okay, I guess that's interesting. I'm not gonna use you, I think. But still, good to have. You will have all the other stuff that you can exchange for wishes. Why don't you do it? I mean, I could. To get the boom stuck in the structure. Is it? I can imagine. The reason I'm not using that stuff is because I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to get the special weapons that you can only get through the Stardust exchange. So thinking about whether or not I want to get those special weapons just because, you know, the completionist in me. I'm supposed to go over here.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Paimon, are you blind? Then again, my camera positioning is kind of a big advantage.
It would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Really now?
She's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
But what if?
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
You think? CodeErr is cute? Well, again, we'll see.
Oh. What a lovely smell.
I could put CodeErr on my team, but I'm not entirely sure if that's beneficial to me.
This is definitely not your typical place.
So I can't level him up right now.
Smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Uh-oh. Are we hallucinating?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
The smell. Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
What are you, Paimon? Gotta get out of here. We're gonna start hallucinating. I think I'm gonna pass out. Well, I guess we weren't fast enough to get out of there.
This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Nah, thanks. I'm not waking up. Unless... Whoa! Yeah, definitely hallucination. Oh, don't tell me this is where we unlock the Dendro ability. We have to unlock the Dendro ability somewhere after all. Can we jump? We can't jump. Okay, jumping isn't possible. Running isn't possible. We can, once again, only move normally. We are definitely tripping. Oh! Get that parkour! Let's go! So far, again, normally you unlock the ability by just interacting with a statue once. But apparently in Sumeru it's a little bit more complicated. Interestingly enough. Can you repeat that? No? Oh, change the traveler, but normally there's an animation that shows you getting the element, right? Isn't there normally an animation that plays as soon as you interact with?
Are you sure it's not serious?
Oh well.
The traveler's been out for a long time now.
We'll wake up.
Relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable.
If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's
Oh, there you
absolutely
are.
nothing to worry about.
I just unlocked you.
Oh, are you awake now?
More leaks? Well, hello then.
Finally awake!
Anyway, hey you, you're finally awake. You're trying to cross the border to Sumeru. Just like me, and that emergency food over there. Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Haima was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest.
Uh-huh.
Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
And
My
you
name is
catch it.
Kale.
There we
I'm
go.
a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help. You are already a part of my team. I already got you today during my gacha pulls. With the leaks, I shall do that, but not now, because during Genshin I am not opening anything other than what's already open. Because again, Genshin is the biggest bitch to set up for recording. Anyway, thank you for the help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I seem fine, except this taste in my mouth. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master
Force
mentioned
feeding
you
me
should
stuff,
take
how
more
dare
medicine
you.
Once you wake up.
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you so hard.
Whoops.
You know, I probably could have gotten the 5-star Drendo character if I pulled on their banner rather than Zhongli.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Also, hello,
All right.
Shadow.
I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sus.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
I mean, it wouldn't be too
This is the
visible to
second time
him,
he's come
but
down with food
okay.
poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please.
There
do.
certainly seems to be a lot of dialogue here.
Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
So, anyway, I'm here now. Care to talk to me?
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
I guess.
This is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Yeah, and tell me why Paimon
It is
didn't fall
common practice
unconscious.
for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas.
Yes.
Particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Okay.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a
Hey,
scholar named
stop, I'm trying to
Asia
listen.
into her cave.
Stop
The
it.
incense you smelled inside
Stop
was
it.
the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
So I am one of the select few. I am one of the chosen ones, but I knew that already because we're the isekai protagonist. That all makes sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yes. You describe what you saw while unconscious. No norming. Norm on the grass characters. Norm on some grass. Go ahead.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my
We
room
will?
and bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes,
Okay.
Master Tainari.
I guess we're staying here. Again, if the audio is still too quiet, let me know and I'll turn it up some more.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yes,
Sure.
copy
Let
Gabe's
me fill you in.
behavior.
I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Is that so?
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
I wonder if we're gonna be
Based
hunted
on
by
what
the
you
government
saw
again.
After smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
How dare
If
you
you're
insult my
skeptical,
mental state?
Have a whiff of this.
Are you insulting something that doesn't exist, that's already completely shattered to pieces? Also, what?
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, time to collapse again.
Experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
I mean, I guess
The
that's fair.
rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Oh, I'm one
For
lucky
now,
son of a bitch. I got Zhongli
suggest you
today.
continue
Again.
taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Alrighty then, I suppose.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Oh no.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Mushroom, can
We're
you,
set
like,
on meeting lesser
take a
workers
step
tonight
back?
as soon as
Like a few
possible?
steps back? Like a few leaps back?
You really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
Yeah, you should be worried at this point, but it's not me you should be worried about. Everyone's acting sus, apparently. I feel it's a little weird. Yeah, some people are being weird. I guess.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
A bonk. We should have a bonk. We should have a bonk emote. You know what? I'll work on that. As soon as I've got time and have some decent ideas as to how exactly it should look, I will absolutely add a bonk emote. It's happening. It's been confirmed. Officially. Yeah, my body feels a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. Maybe a vision. But not like vision as in the things that we carry that wield our powers. But no, when I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground. But the red sky, could it have been Khaenri'ah?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
Because we
If you
can't be
mistake
sure if
your
they can be
condition,
trusted yet.
Then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. It probably wasn't telling us the truth. Yeah, don't trust everyone you meet immediately.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well,
Yeah, you make your FNF mod.
we'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
We just said they weren't just hallucinations, Paimon. But sure.
It seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should
Let's start by having a little chat with Kole. I was gonna say just sneak out, but okay.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Alright, we shall do that. You get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale.
Anything I can steal in here? Like some kind of new book or something? No? Nothing? Well, that's too bad. Also, we gotta appreciate it now, while we still can, the new and upgraded Dong. Now no longer level 10, but an incredible level 13. 3 levels above the maximum you can level it up to. 3 levels higher than you can normally achieve, thanks to upgrading Zhongli's constellation. It might not look different, but it's definitely improved. Ooh. Gotta grab that before I miss it, because those are kind of annoying to find. With chests, you can at least use the treasure radar. Waypoints and everything are usually on the map. Same with the elemental orb thingies. But those little viewpoints, you actually have to find yourself. New plans!
Alright, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Careful about what?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along.
You know what? I like the
tomorrow.
4-star character more than the
Besides,
5-star
there's a
character.
chance we may encounter, well, you understand.
I'm glad I pulled for Zhongli again.
Mission 2! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't
Yes.
talk like that, Kale.
But not to
This is
me.
not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yes and no. I feel better physically, but I feel like shit because you're lying to me, but I'm not gonna tell you that. Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around.
Azabastar, hey! Welcome to the stream, how are you?
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
You've already been to
In
Sumeru.
that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
You've already been to Sumeru, as you shared. So, you said I should be looking forward to it, and so far a lot of talking going on. I already did some gacha pulls today, and I got Kole. So we already I have my first Dendro character now. So that's something. But yeah, I actually pulled on the Zhongli banner again, because whenever Zhongli comes around, I have to pull on his banner. It's just tradition at this point. And I did in fact get another Zhongli. So I now have C3. C3 Zhongli obtained, and I am very happy. Hopefully I can get his constellation up even further in the future.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, we could also get Dendro Traveler. That is fair too. That would mean we would have 2
I'll be right
Dendro
there.
characters.
Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
But it won't help me much because I don't have the materials needed yet to level up Dendro characters. So first I have to get the necessary materials, and then I can think about doing that.
What are we going to be doing today? Tanari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, maybe they just don't have anything to do.
Responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Gets better once I'm in Sumeru City. I need to get used to the different pronunciation.
This way!
I kept calling it
You
Sumeru.
can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
We will keep an eye out. I kept calling it Sumeru, but apparently it's Sumeru. At least that's what everyone else is saying in the game right now. So it takes some getting used to. But I'm looking forward to finally getting to the city. Should be pretty interesting. Alright. Oh, I could have gotten the viewpoint anyway.
Nothing
Because
wrong
I
with
needed to
these
go
two
this
ramps.
way.
Let's move to the next ones.
Hello?
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Wow, we're really investigating the real shit right now.
No problems with this lamp.
By the way, Tord, quick reminder. When it comes to RPing, you know that Vastar isn't exactly too fond of it. While I don't mind, don't try to pull people into it who don't want to be pulled into it. Just as a general rule of thumb. Just something to keep in mind. Did I get it? Nope. It ran away. Sad.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty
Yeah,
high
we've
upstairs.
been up there.
Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
I already was up there, but I guess we're going up there again. I am a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
So you're telling me there was no need for me to initially climb up to that statue. I could have just progressed with the story and then come back here.
About the Dendro Archon? You know.
Because I need to get up there now anyway.
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
And then you
To the
Archon.
people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly what happened with Ride of Makoto. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the new Archon, the new Dendro Archon, as far as we know, is the youngest Archon who's currently around. So,
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana. Uh-huh. Then what happened? Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened.
I don't
to be
like this
honest.
uncertainty. I want to get some facts.
I'm not too sure. But aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
But
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
alternate universe, that isn't it? Well, it's right.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide
Listen.
something from you.
Listen.
Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
I could possibly, maybe, recall some of the details of your RP thing and everything, but why would I explain it to someone who literally doesn't care? There's no point for me going off topic on that. Like, literally no point at all. I'm sorry. Going live soon, see you later. Alright, Gabe, I'll see you later then. See you later. Hope you're gonna be having a nice stream, and I'll be sure to swing on by.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Oh, we do know Amber. I had her in my team for a very long time.
You mean...
Amber, outrider of the Knights of Favonius.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others.
I mean,
She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's
ha,
heart around
get it?
her.
Because she's a pyro
If you
character?
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Yep, we get it. Moving on.
Sorry.
We've never really seen this side of you. Don't tell me you have a crush on Amber. You think she has a crush on Amber?
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright.
Okay then.
Knowing that you're a friend of
Interesting.
Amber's
I'll keep that in
somehow
mind.
makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In
I
one
see,
letter,
so I was probably
she
mentioned.
that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Ah yes, my emergency food over here. Yes,
I knew
indeed.
You two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
No, spread my legend by all means.
That's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
Wow, not read any books.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
I mean, that's
I'm happy
true.
That was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
Because we want to know about all of them. You explained the purpose of your journey to Collei.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Collei also has some backstory from the official online manga. She was different back then. Oh. Interesting. I'll probably have to look into that. I haven't really looked into the official online manga at all. That might be something interesting to spend a little bit of time with. Thanks for pointing that out.
We're friends after all, right?
Paimon's right. We are friends. Bokutachi wa tomodachi desu yo. Yay!
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
That we shall. Which way to Gabe's stream? I'm lost. I don't think Gabe said that he's going live soon. New stuff. Soon doesn't mean immediately. Normally. So, great. I have to get up here again. Where was that thingamajig that helped me up? Somewhere in this area was the thing that allowed me to basically fast travel. Hello. Don't mind me just passing through. Ah, there we go. So I need to touch this. I think. Right? Maybe? No? Oh. Wait. There we go. There we go. Much more efficient the second time around. You just have to look at it. Okay. See, I think that was very poorly explained up until now.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Again, youngest one.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, probably. If we're talking about small, then probably the younger one. So remembered in your Portal 2 chamber, there was the logic gate, and something like that. Are there more gates? I think there's and or not. Yeah, they should all be in there. They should all be in there.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
That we shall. I said Greater Lord?
Get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
I guess that's how we split the work. You and Paimon meticulously clean the statue. Pretty white comic in the official website that
That's the one
shows
clean statue.
showcases on what there is to come, including Collei. Oh, I believe there may even be characters coming to Okay, so a lot of stuff in the webcomic. Man, I really should catch up with that. Are those animals I can catch? I mean, I guess it's worth a try. Whoop. Did I just unequip it? I thought I equipped it. Those aren't catchable, so I'm guessing they're enemies then. Let's try. Let's find out. Yup. Oh, okay, so they're basically bigger boars, but that you can't catch. Sad. There are characters on the website. I'm not entirely sure though if I want to get informed of those characters ahead of time or if I want to be pleasantly surprised by them when they eventually come out. The less I know about characters when they come out, the better. Is usually my mentality.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Bread. Already some more characters in the game, but probably not unlockable yet. Have to log back into streamer. Anything go right for me nowadays? Again, Gabe, don't worry, I had problems recently too, but not to that degree. But I know that sometimes issues happen. For example, during my Portal 2 stream, my internet went down for a bit, but at least it reconnected relatively quickly. Yesterday, my internet went down for hours. And yes, it started happening during the time I would have normally still been live. So I'm glad I decided not to stream yesterday, because otherwise that stream would have absolutely been interrupted. Big sad. But yeah, apparently problems. Problems are a thing that happen nowadays. I don't know why. I hate it. And so do you. Pine on some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon on that.
So what is the
Here's
food?
a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Do you have the recipe too? I like getting new recipes.
Whoops! Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground.
How could
Not
you?
to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Well, that's good.
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
So, let's eat. You enjoy the pitas to go with Kale.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale.
Well,
Goodness,
okay, not
that's
talking
a
about how
favor.
we constantly
Paimon
cook,
wouldn't
but
have been
sure.
able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yes!
I'll even include all my personal
Probably
cooking pointers, so you'll be
during
making your own
Hangout
pita
or
pockets
Story
in
Quest or
no
whatever.
time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that
Tord,
Paimon
calm down
is
a little bit,
too
okay?
strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
Yeah, I don't say anything, I go
Now,
straight to
you
punching
know
in the
about liking
face.
about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Is that
I've
so?
heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well,
A
they
few
have
times,
group
yeah.
called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
And he keeps
The
refusing?
Master declines their offers every time, saying Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Well, I mean, with ears that big? That sounds like something. Say, speaking of his ears, really like to pet. Yes! Head pat.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
Anyway.
Anyway, Master could have
Yeah.
easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really?
Hmm.
Paimon would have never guessed that.
And now I'm gonna get the recipe, right?
Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
That's so interesting.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting.
No,
a
what did
little.
Paimon do? Paimon is at fault. What did Paimon
It's
do?
mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Hey! Don't laugh!
Similar
I
to...
was
Wait.
genuinely concerned about you.
You know what? When Tanari shows up again, can we get a side-by-side comparison? I don't have the ears. Do I need to get the ears? I should probably have no problem growing those ears.
Forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
Oh no, Paimon's about to attack. Black hair and green highlights? Kinda so? Without the act? Huh. Interesting. I mean, honestly, there are worse fates than being compared to Genshin characters. I'll take that as a compliment. Kale, what's the matter?
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine.
Again, when people say they're fine,
I must have
you just have to say when you're fine. When you're not really fine, you just can't get into it.
Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now too.
Yeah, let's do that. Reminds me of Ganyu's hair. I mean, I guess I can see that similarity.
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in
Exactos.
such a hurry all of a sudden?
That's with their first official role.
She's
Ooh,
practically running now.
interesting.
Paimon can't even see her now.
That's always interesting to know when you have like when you know that this is someone's first actual role. Doesn't that to me? Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to tell. I honestly wouldn't have been able to tell that that was their first role. That those were their first roles. Doesn't really sound like it. Also, I should be able to get there, right? That should be easy. First Dendroculus. I'll get more of a... Oh, I'm supposed to go here. Doesn't look like it to me. Oh, Ganyu's hair.
Ah, traveler. You've returned.
I mean, I guess there are some slight similarities, but not too big. But some slight similarities probably still there.
Yep, we're back.
But the color is definitely very different. Don't need to argue on that.
Oh. Kale?
And you pass it.
Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Huh. I mean, Ganyu's main DPS. Honestly, whenever I see people using Ganyu as their main DPS, honestly, I think that's pretty interesting because just, you know, having your main DPS character, your highest damaging character, be someone who can attack from a longer range, seems like that would be very, very beneficial because it's way easier to stay out of danger. So that's actually pretty nice.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Also, thanks for letting me rest, Rob. As I have his Ito. Well, that's the exact opposite of a long-range character. Can I catch the dog? Nope. Of course not. It was worth a try because you can catch certain types of cats because you can't buy them in the teapot normally. So I think that maybe that would be a thing I could do. Also, we need to wait now. So that shouldn't be a problem. Waiting is easy. Playing the waiting game. The most fun game. Then kill you with 3 poems at once. Oh no. Don't. Don't. There's no need for that.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Well, maybe we're about to find out now.
Let's go check on her.
Hello, I'm coming. So, how's it going?
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Is that so?
Tainari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
Dead.
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
What the fuck? Okay, what happened?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No.
Paimon, your disease.
Something as small
Stay
as you
away.
can never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time.
Oh,
Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
I guess.
Tainari, what's
Also, right, we
wrong
want to
with
get the
Kale?
side-by-side, so next time the camera pans over.
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Honestly, I do kind of see it. I mean, at least a little bit. I see some slight similarities, yes, definitely. Like again, hair color and the highlight color. And I guess, yeah, the eye color is different, but our eyes generally do kind of look similar-ish as well. Yeah, no, I guess I see where that comparison came from initially. I guess I see it now. Do you have anything I can steal? Why do you not have anything I can steal? How dare you? Alright. Talk to me. More lore.
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
We
To
shall.
be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Well,
Just to clarify,
I'm a
what
living
I'm about
legend,
to
you
tell
know.
about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And
Okay,
honestly
then.
speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is
Hopefully not too serious, but
Right.
probably pretty serious.
Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
it? Elazar?
But that.
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru.
Well, let's try not
It
to
is
catch it then.
characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Whoa.
That sounds terrifying.
And there is no cure for it, only a way to lessen the symptoms or slow it down or something, I'm guessing. Because otherwise Kale wouldn't have to be dealing with it anymore. Wow. So apparently Twitch is having issues that stops people from going live. Wait, really? But I'm live. Wait, is that happening right now to multiple people? Then I guess I went live just in time? I don't know. I use my net to catch that disease. Ah, yes, and bring it to my teapot. And then I'll invite all my companions over to the teapot so they may all be infected. Why? Ah, that's such bad timing too on your anniversary. Like, was that officially confirmed by Twitch or? Ah, that's horrible timing. Okay, let me think. Because I was still able to go live, so it must have been like less than an like that bug must have happened like less than an hour ago. Let's hope it's. There's a few people saying that Streamlabs support. So. Let's hope it gets fixed as quickly as it showed up, because again I went live an hour ago and I was fine. I really hope they'll be able to fix it, and you'll just have to delay your stream a little bit. Because pushing it off to tomorrow may be really suboptimal, because anniversary is today. Streaming the day after the anniversary is kind of lessens it a little bit. I really hope you'll be able to pull it off today still. Fingers crossed. I need 18 logic gates to make one data flow in Portal 2. I'm experiment a little. Yeah, okay, you do that, but again, I really hope it gets fixed. I really hope it gets fixed immediately. They lose all control of their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Yeah, not taking care of herself.
That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure? Probably not, otherwise she wouldn't still have it.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Huh.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said
wow.
What? The Fatui?
Of course, always coming back to the
Fatui.
Fatui.
Already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Yeah.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her
Don't think
case
we've
of
met that
Elazar
one
was
yet.
completely
But they
stable
were
for
all
all
revealed
the years that
recently. I
Kale
haven't
was
looked
with
at
them.
all of them.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale
But,
is a resilient individual and always
I'm
strives to
curious
appear
now.
cheerful. But her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
I mean, I guess she wanted to hide it because she didn't want to worry us.
Her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain.
Oh, yeah, no. We already got her from the gacha, so don't worry.
We'll take good care of her.
Twitch problem, not Streamlabs? Well, then let's hope that Twitch fixes it. But we already know that Twitch is notorious for not fixing big issues. But then again, issues that prevent you from going live, that should be something that the Twitch staff should be all over. Like, something that prevents people from going live, that should be something that Twitch would fix immediately. Given the disease at birth, the Fatui doctor made her into an experiment, so made her even more cursed. Actually, fearful of burning anything she touches. I'm like, fire serpent thing was part of Fatui. Whoa. That's a lot of extra lore, and honestly, that makes Collei sound like a really, really, really interesting character to me. So again, I think I'm more glad that I got Collei than the 5-star. Again, good thing I wished on Zhongli's banner. Who needs the Dendro 5-star when you have a 4-star who's way more interesting currently? But I'm sure that a friendly 5-star is gonna get some very in-depth lore later on that's gonna warrant the 5-star rating. But we'll see. How's Collei's condition?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right. Now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Can we come along? I hope so. Let me... Actually, you know what? I'll turn up the volume even more. I know there were no complaints. But it looks on the audio mix, it still looks like the game audio is a little bit low. I don't know.
Yeah, we'd like to do
Probably
something
better
to
now.
help Collei too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Huh.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
I guess we'll do that.
Hey, Kainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Different person after visiting monster.
Lunar lotus can be found all
Being
over the
free from
rainforest, but it often
curse of
grows
the
right
trees
here around Gandharvaville.
Still has the disease. Okay, so the curse is gone, but the disease is still
Sounds
there.
like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct.
That is good to
Lunar
know.
lotus grows in the water.
But still scared
When
of the
fully
curse,
mature,
obviously.
They look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
I think I already caught one of
The
those.
large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals,
But you know
which
what?
surround a very
I'll
small
try to catch
flower.
another one. Oh,
You
never
should
mind,
note
it's
that
gone.
many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Really?
Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose.
The voice
completely
actor forgot to
contrary
read
its
out
name.
lotus after the name. Kalpalata lotus. But they just said Kalpalata.
Okay then.
Little mistake.
Papaima,
How dare you?
never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Oh yeah, no, I faced these before. For a second I was thinking it was a slime, then I thought new enemy, but no. Oh, need to switch back over, there we go. But no, I faced these enemies before in the chasm. Wait, there's more? Where would there be more enemies? We only heard a little bit of the battle music, but different words. Ah, okay. Different meaning. If I make a chamber portal to expect to separate big room, possibly empty. Invisible logic gates I will try to avoid using invisible except not gates. So not gates are only invisible. Well, you do whatever you think is is best. Because honestly, my work with logic gates is limited to what I absolutely need to do. Definitely sounds interesting, the battle music.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area.
We'll hear more of it later,
Let's
I'm
split
sure.
up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Yay, fetch quest! At least it's in the same area. Alright, there's one. Oh, there's more than enough around here. Look at how many there are.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses.
Let me grab some for myself. Come on, Paimon. Okay.
Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Take them.
Let
Make
me
the
take
thing.
a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
What is up, Amir? What do you want? Stop the silence.
Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Maybe they found
Let's go
something
find
of
out
worry.
what's going on.
Because I wouldn't be able to know why they're back early either. Don't need to ask me. Okay.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What
What's
do you
going
need?
on?
Anything special?
We just discovered a withering zone.
What's a withering zone?
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly.
What is that?
Can you tell me the exact location?
Tell me what it
It's
is.
up ahead, deep in the river valley.
And if I can help?
It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharva.
No, I want to help.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
But he doesn't want to because of our condition.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Yeah, but I want to know what
There's
this
a
withering
unique
is all
type of
about.
anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
And before you explain it, Gabe, I'm sorry to hear that it's been half an hour already, but hopefully it'll get sorted out soon. Hopefully it'll get sorted out in less than an hour. Like an hour late is still kind of but I guess it would still be semi-manageable. Anything beyond that, and it's getting more into the, well, that's really, really annoying zone. So I really hope it gets sorted out as soon as possible, because I can imagine how horrible that is. Just like when you have a big thing planned, like an anniversary stream, and exactly that's the time when stuff just doesn't work. Guarantee for using 10 logic gates and a latch. Not exactly as it should, but good enough. I guess that's fair.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
I don't have a vision, but I don't
Yes,
need
Amir
one.
is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's
I don't need a vision
corrosive
to
effects for a time.
manipulate the elements.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
Oh, this is a problem with Twitch itself, yeah. And again, though, Twitch is notorious for not fixing some of its problems that really should be fixed. But when it comes to something that just straight up prevents people from going live, again, that should be something that the Twitch staff should be fixing as quickly as possible. I doubt they'll just sit back and do nothing while that is happening. Whereas they do with a lot of other problems. But I think this is really something that they should be able to fix as soon as possible. So as long as it's a problem with Twitch itself that prevents people from going live, I think it should be manageable. And again, I don't get how that problem would even come up. I don't know how that would even happen in the first place. I might be able to help this. I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I don't need one. I can also control
Don't
multiple
worry.
elements.
He may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Yeah.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
We're doing this now.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Oh. Okay, I'm intrigued. What does it look like? How often does it appear? How does it work in the game? Like what, like gameplay wise? Can this kind of stuff just randomly appear somewhere on the map, or does it only appear within the story? Spaghetti connections. Yeah, I imagine you would make some good old spaghetti. So it's just like everything starts looking dead. Oh, I need to go over here.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
How far in the distance?
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the
Something's
air
definitely
looks
glowing,
filled
like there
with
are these
ash.
little lines and something's
Oh,
glowing back
Paimon
there.
doesn't like the look of this.
Huh.
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be safe.
Gotcha, let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready
Understood.
then? Let's go.
But I will not take a step back and take a breather. I will just charge in and not worry about anything. Unless this is some kind of,
First, we must locate any
you know,
branches
like the
sustaining
extreme
Withering Zone.
cold and extreme heat kind of stuff. Where you have a little bar that's gonna fill up. We'll see. It is a little bar. And enemies seem to be affected by this stuff as well. Candle of Life? What does that do? Anyway, these are the things I need to take care of, right? Charged attacks or an aimed shot, okay. Charged attack should be doable. Unless there's an enemy that automatically redirects my attack towards it. Why must you be like this? Charged attack. No, where do I... Oh, I collect it from here. And now we do it. Did I not just do the thing where I attack with a charged attack? Did I not just do this? There we go. Took a moment. Okay, got another one here. Why did that target the enemy? Sometimes it's annoying that you automatically retarget and that automatically redirects your attacks towards enemies. It can be really annoying sometimes. There we go. There's another one here. Again, I didn't want to hit the enemy with that. I hate this. That's the one thing I absolutely dislike. The automatic retargeting. When it comes to things like this, I don't want
Now
that.
that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need
Ooh,
to
new
take care of
enemy.
the tumor.
Okay, new enemy. Let's see what you can do.
Like royal
You little mushroom. You can't do a lot, apparently.
Destroy the tumors of the withering.
Yeah, I'm on it. So I'm guessing this is a thing that can just randomly appear in the map? On certain spots? I think there are certain spots where this can appear.
Yes.
Probably, maybe.
Thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Yeah, the plant. Don't worry, the plants aren't withering anymore, but I just set them all on fire. I'm gonna burn down this entire rainforest, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, never mind, it stopped. It can fix definitely be like mushroom. What mushroom? I don't see one anymore. Yeah, where did the mushroom go?
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
Why only the rainforest?
For
Why not whole
instance,
Sumeru?
even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not
Maybe-
recover.
Maybe it only appears in the rainforest because of certain conditions? Because how dense the nature is and other conditions. I don't know. It might be maybe the density of nature combined with the maybe humidity levels because it's a rainforest and stuff like that. Maybe those are just optimal conditions for the withering to appear. But what do I know? What do I know? Oh, speaking of rain, forest. Guess it's raining now.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Interesting.
But why is
So
that?
the withering zones and that disease
I'm
are
still not sure of the exact reason.
kind of linked to each other.
However, I've received
some
word from
ways.
acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
And other conditions too. Interesting. Interesting. I'll try to poem about burning down a rainforest. Why would I want to? Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering? Also, that was very close.
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By
Is
the way,
that so?
have you heard of Irminsul before?
I haven't. Is that something like Enkanomiya or the Chasm, where it's a submap in a certain country? If it's one of those submaps, like maybe the thing I saw in my illusion. So,
Irminsul is a tree located
No,
deep
it's a
beneath
tree.
the surface.
Oh, it is
Although
the
isn't
area
a
in my
tree we know
illusion
in a
then.
biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yeah.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave. Told ya. I told
Ley
you.
lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul is sick? A disease, you say? Now is it that very same disease that Kale has? Like, can it affect living beings and plants? Like, can it affect humans and plants at the same time? Maybe, who knows? Tree going downward? That's called a root, my dude. Now, I just said that the stuff that we see on the surface are the roots of the tree.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for
The whole
us to
tree
head
is a
back to
root.
Gandharvaville.
Okay, fine. I am pleasantly surprised that we didn't get struck by lightning during that conversation, considering how many lightning strikes happened around us. There's a teleport point over here somewhere. I'll grab that before I go back. Shouldn't be too much of a climb. Oh right, bouncy mushrooms. I forgot they were a thing. That was mentioned though. That was mentioned in the web event. Ooh, that is a little bit more of a climb than I expected, but we can make it. Take nutrients. Maybe they do eat air. Who knows? Years after the second Dendro Archon. Little Lord, Greater Lord.
Violet grass
Gonna
is
have a
plant
lot
that
of different.
enjoys a
Oh,
moist environment
the rain stopped
and is
already?
best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them
Well,
appropriately.
that wasn't a long storm. You know what? I might as well do this little random event. Because I feel like it. Oh look, it's the Fatui and... Those look new! New enemies! Whoa, and that thing attacks too. We got new enemies. Let's go. Can I pick that up? No? What are you? Sometimes come into contact with Dendro. Ah, okay, so that's for traveling. Fungus. Basic intelligence that evolved from spores. First hit by electro or pyro attacks, it will either enter activated or scorched state based on the elemental attack used. Defeat this transformed fungus to obtain different rewards. Well, I'm gonna set them on fire, definitely, because I have Klee. Yeah, we figured out how that works. Withering, we learned about that. Dangers within the withering zone. Causing decay to accumulate, yeah. Just grabbing some extra primo gems for reading that stuff. Yup. Make points for some poems. Or ending an anniversary stream next year. You could save up for that if you want to. Not sure if you can make it. Not sure if you'll be able to make it there. Because that would be a lot of saving up. Of course, there's no teleport point directly in the village. I'll go along with the story for the time being. I will absolutely go along with the story for now, and we'll go to Sumeru City once the opportunity arises. Not about anniversary streams ending. Yeah, that, you know what, fair. That was a little bit... that was a little bit of a yikes, considering that that some people can't even start their anniversary streams. Come on, Twitch, hurry up and fix your shit. I am live. Let Gabe go live, please. Please let Gabe go live like I am right now.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
What if I just let Gabe take over my stream when I'm supposed to end it? Like, if I end my stream and yours still doesn't work, just take over my stream. Go on then, do it. I'm sure there would be some way to do that. But I'm sure by that point Twitch absolutely has to have fixed it already, right? They have to have fixed it by that point, right? They must have done
Is
it.
that?
Burp! Can I catch?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Oh, that's your burp. Can I catch?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
What?
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
What?
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
You know what? The YouTube alternative could work theoretically. Maybe. Maybe the YouTube alternative. Or a Discord stream, but Discord streams are very low quality usually, so I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, maybe the YouTube alternative is all you can do right now. It's just gonna be a little bit more tedious because the only people who would know about it are those who are on the Discord server. So anyone who's following you but isn't on the Discord wouldn't get the notification. But at some point, maybe it is the only alternative you can try. If they don't fix it soon. When I was in the cutscene, there was a dog interrupting the scene. Well, I'd rather have a dog interrupting the scene than get struck by lightning and having that interrupt the scene. So, you know. Works. On phone, so BRB. Alright, you try some stuff.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
Okay, so...
She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Maybe they have some code. I've never streamed to YouTube, so... Honestly, I don't think I've ever streamed on YouTube. I think I've always streamed on Twitch, like, way in the past, by the way, before I, started running this, channel for streams. I did have a few other attempts at online content creation, including YouTube, for example, but I think whenever I was on YouTube, I only had pre-recorded videos. So I don't think I've ever streamed to YouTube. But surely it can't be that... Surely it can't take that long to set it up, I think. Probably. I don't know for sure. I really don't know for sure.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time...
Only
she
problem
drew
is I can't
5
rate you
lines,
if you're on
and by
YouTube.
the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got
Also,
some
there is a
emergency
dog in the
rations set
background.
aside for times like these.
Probably the one that
Paimon,
interrupted
Traveler,
you.
Could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that
I mean, if she stopped
incense?
meditating, it should be
Let's
fine now,
find
right?
out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Light refreshing fragrance. No unusual feelings this time.
Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Well, that changed a lot.
Wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time?
Yeah,
Paimon?
what are you hiding?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element.
Dog is
I
walking
knew then that he would
and
be
clipping
fine.
into objects. Okay,
And
dog
if
is
I
slipping
may
into
ask,
objects.
When I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's
You're finally
correct.
gonna tell me,
Those
huh?
weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Why not?
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My
Oh?
forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
And that hallucination
Now,
is
after
like a
seeing
sign
you
of
in action
trust?
with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Okay. Is everything okay? Is everything okay, like with stream chat right now? I'll wait, it's all I can do at the moment. Okay, I see. So not trying the YouTube thing. I hope everything in chat is still okay. Because I just got a notification on Streamlabs that's telling me Twitch is currently experiencing problems with going live. But you know what that means? Big problem. If my stream disconnects for even a second today, I won't be able to reconnect, will I? Like, if my stream disconnects, like my previous stream I did disconnected for just like a few seconds, maybe a minute. If that happens today, then reconnecting will likely not be possible. So, yeah, let's see. Let's hope and pray that doesn't happen. And let's also hope and pray that Twitch is gonna fix its stupid problems. Please, Twitch, fix your shit. I can say this because I am at least still live, but... Actually, you know what? If Twitch is experiencing problems with going live, that means that there won't be any other streams going live as we speak. Meaning that while some streamers stop streaming, no new ones will start streaming. So that should mean that the number of people currently live should be lower than normal, meaning it will be directing all the live viewers into fewer channels, meaning it should maybe increase the average viewership of those channels, and I am one of them. Now, I'm not gonna form some devious plot here. I'm not gonna form some devious plot that's like, I'm gonna be one of the only people streaming. Everyone's gonna have to watch my stream now. Nah. It's not like, imagine if I orchestrated this just so more people would be forced to watch my stream because no others would do it. I am an evil genius now. Evil genius code here. Maybe I will stream longer today in that case. We shall see. Big stongs, the biggest of stongs. So what exactly was it that I saw? Mind informing me?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Well, because we were an outsider, but now we're not, maybe? Decoded code, is that you? When it comes to evil mastermind versions of me, that would either have to be the virus version, which is the purple one, or the ultra despair one. Like, those are the most likely to formulate some kind of evil mastermind plan. And honestly, one that's not intended to... Actually, no. This plan is definitely causing despair to some people, specifically Gabe. So, you know what? I have a feeling I know which version of me would come up with this plan. On Gabe's anniversary of all days. Yup, no, we figured it out. Damn it. Damn it, how dare this alternate me do this shit without my knowledge. Normally I would be aware of this kind of stuff. The black and white, yeah, that is the despair one. All the despair.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Oh.
Please, wait here for a moment.
Yes, it's kind of annoying how insistent we were, considering she wasn't allowed to communicate. Okay, we'll wait. So?
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as...
Paimon, don't eat it. It's not for you.
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Almost an hour, damn it! Twitch! Seriously, fix your shit. Despair is not good, but failing 50-50 gives despair. Oh, the real despair. The most ultimate despair.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Food shall never eat food.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Also, apparently Rob was able to do stuff. Maybe they did fix it? Yeah, maybe try again. Not streaming on my phone. Also valid. I'm guessing you are retrying
Hypatia
constantly
should still
already.
be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
I'm sure normally they would notify you when it works again, but I guess it doesn't hurt to keep trying once in a while. Eventually it's gonna have to work. Maybe they just won't tell you if they fix it. That might also be the case. After all, Twitch didn't say anything about it being broken initially. Alright, we're here.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
It's working? Alright. Thank goodness. Gabe, glad to know it's working. Glad to know it's working. I'll be sure to direct that raid your way later on then. What was that sound? Hypatia? That you? Unconscious, maybe? It's Hypatia, is she okay? Probably not. Like, she has some food next to her. Oh, it's the little plant things we saw earlier. What is you? And why is you cute? We're gonna fall unconscious again, aren't we? Or do we need to fight and it just... Oh, we're unconscious again, aren't we? No, we're not.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hypatia, are you alright?
Nah.
So hungry. Eat.
He somehow has more energy than I expected. Nah. Absolutely famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Alrighty then. That shouldn't be too hard, hopefully.
Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
I have a bad feeling about this. Well, it is also very... Excuse me?
Huh?
This is not the cave we walked into.
Like this. What happened? And where are we?
There must be some logical explanation for all this.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Yes. The logical explanation might be linked to that little plant thing we saw. But I have to admit this area looks pretty nice. Oh great, platforming.
Wow, this place is huge.
We found some water, not sure if it's drinkable though.
About that cave.
Are those new enemies?
Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead.
Oh my god, they're Beyblade mushrooms. We have discovered Beyblade mushrooms. Well, that's an interesting little discovery. Ooh. Find bouncy mushrooms. They're stored in Sumeru's domains. Just known to be quite fascinating indeed. I've already bounced on some mushrooms before. Is there gonna be an exit or something later? I guess we're gonna be parkouring now. Okay. Ooh, can't make that. I guess we're going over here. I know I need to go further up, but I want to know what's over here as well. Gotta explore, you know. Okay. Wow, this looks nice. Well, anyway, you're all gonna have to die now, so, don't worry, this should only take a second. This should only take a second. And now I get... Oh, second wave. Second wave. I guess we will handle that too. Why'd you have to land up there? Guess I'll take care of the archers first. Oh my god, he literally can't get down. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, treasure. And... Wait. Now it's directing me towards this? It was directing me somewhere else earlier. What the... What in the where and how and... I'm probably gonna be missing a lot in this domain. I'll have to check some more stuff later. Whoa. Unsealed paths that correspond to the domains. Collect 3 to unlock the path. Okay. Huh. Fascinating. Oh right, it's a domain, so I can't climb. Wait. Oh, that's why it was directing me upwards. I was supposed to enter from over here. Or I could do this. I'm guessing this is back in the central area where I was earlier. Yup. Oh, just way higher up now. That's one. And that's 2. Need 1 more. It's time me to go down here. So this must be where I'm supposed to go? What just happened? What the fuck? Wait, are we back in Inazuma?
Huh? What happened just now?
Oh, we are dealing with some serious illusions. We are dealing with some serious illusions. This is definitely Inazuma and stuff. But there is a chest. Liyue or Mondstadt? What are you gonna show me now? Oh no, we're back outside. So many illusions. Okay, now we have the third one, so now we just need to go back up. Should be simple enough. And this time I'll even take the path I'm intended to go. Which is... nope. Didn't make that. This time I'll climb up outside. Which I think was what the game wanted me to do in the first place, but no, I had to take the special way. Jump. And teleport. Okay, what's behind the big door? What is it? What do we have? Whoa, we got another illusion.
What
Hello? Again
Getting
Inazuma.
weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
It keeps throwing us to Inazuma. I don't know why Inazuma specifically. Probably because it's the most recent nation we've been to. This is absolutely Inazuma. Why are we here, though? That's a different symbol than what's on the door. There's another symbol over here. Oh, I need to line it up. Maybe? I am lining it up, you know. Why is nothing happening? Looks like some kind of... Ah, there we go. Well... Now it really seems like we're tripping. Oh, and this entire area is flat now. What in the fuck? I guess that's what happens when you're dealing with illusions. Up? Yeah. Where is this going? Whoa! Into another illusion. Or out of the illusion. I'm guessing we're out of the illusion now? We're out of the illusion. Then again, this entire area might be an illusion for all I know. So who really knows what's going on here? Who really knows? Was that a Fatui? It was an Abyss Herald.
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
You might just be an illusion. I'll still fight you, though.
What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
But you might be an illusion for all I know. Doesn't mean I won't take this fight seriously, but still.
Bow before the abyss.
Nah, thank you. Maybe another time.
Oz, repeat.
Maybe another time. Weakling. Oh no, the end. Yeah, oh no, whatever will I do? Why does your barrier not take any damage right now? What the fuck? It's not taking any damage whatsoever. What the hell is going...
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced other
Again, I
giants
think it's an
before.
illusion.
This time.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I must still find my sister. Well, we found her already at least once. But we can't end here.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
A healthy mix of both, I'd say.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
I highly doubt that that's the case.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
Again, I doubt that that's the full truth of the matter.
Don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Again, I think this is just an illusion. We're about to wake up, aren't we? Yup. We're out. What was all that just now? Strange. I felt like I was dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here.
No, she's right there.
There she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Kinda zoned out for a second. Sorry. See, I must have given me a shock. Nah, I kind of zoned out.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Yeah, we should do that.
Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Yeah, nah, it's us. I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Give Hypatia the letter from Tainari. So? Now what?
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Yeah, now we heard you weren't supposed to interact with anyone,
I'm
so...
grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Actually, that was there already.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Yeah.
Really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
You mean the little plant
Combined saw me
thingies?
like this.
Might have been the little plant
Your neighbor?
thingies.
You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature, kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
What do you mean able to see them? Tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
But
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is
thank
saying.
you.
I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Huh.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendroarchon.
Which is why they, you know, illusions
I
and
know
stuff,
this
kind of the
because
Dendroarchons
first
thing.
time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped
Flashback.
meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began
The
to walk
face
over
looks
to the
so
creature.
derpy, I love it.
They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
Huh.
I was convinced they'd
Intriguing.
never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Huh. What fascinating creatures.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yeah. You still hungry?
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
We do have some emergency
Well,
food
it's
here. It's called
so dirty how
Paimon.
you dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too.
You are the food,
Let's eat first
Paimon.
and talk about Irminsul later.
Alright, I guess.
Traveler, today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. There are specialties after all.
Oh, are they now?
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Well then, I should probably have that food already. I think. Or do I actually need to make it fresh? Oh, make box lunch? I guess we're just doing that. You cook up some dishes over the fire.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it.
Also, welcome back, Rob.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Welcome.
And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Yeah, we just, you know, had some illusions to deal with, you know. Fancy stuff, fancy stuff. Wow. Did that happen in the stream? Like in the current one? Again, we gotta do that raid. That is if it's worth it today, because you know my rule, I don't normally raid when there are less than 3 people watching. And, well, today's stream looks like it might be one of those few where that happens.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Well, that's what I'm here for, I guess. Now take my food and eat it. After a delicious meal together, we tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect.
Come along to
with
raid.
Irminsul.
Yeah, he should come along to raid
Immediately
himself,
after smelling
absolutely.
spirit meal for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
And I was able to do it
You should
instantly,
know that
again with
some
the isekai
researchers
protagonist.
spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Again,
So
isekai
why does
protagonist
this
powers.
incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths
I think
of
I
the earth.
understand. I think I understand. Again, though, we have power. We gain powers from all the Archons, you know, by just touching their statues. We touch their statues once, and suddenly we have access to their elemental powers. It's really amazing.
Naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
Actually, I think the elemental powers the Traveler gains are actually kind of, rather than just generally elemental powers, actually kind of related to the Archons themselves. Venti's Burst is an ability that sucks enemies into a single spot, dealing more damage to them, and Anemo Traveler's Burst is a tornado that sucks enemies into it, dealing damage over time, and both of them adapt the first element they pass through. So if they pass through a flame, they become pyro. So they're actually very similar. And when it comes to Geo, both both Geo Traveler and the Geo Archon have an ability that creates an object that you can stand on to raise you a little bit higher up. With the Electro Archon, I'm not entirely sure because I don't have a, but I'm sure a lot of people could probably draw some very strong similarities there as well, maybe. But I think that might be the weakest connection. But yeah, I think the powers the Traveler gains aren't just powers of that specific element, but actually related to the Archon of that element. Just boom, just popped into my mind right there. Anyway, I might be entirely wrong in my assumption here, but we gain the power from the statues of these Archons, and they actually do have a lot of similarities. Huh. There are probably some theories about that as well. But what do I know?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered.
That we have, yes.
Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa.
We'll see if we can do
You're
that
really
whenever we
serious
want
about
to.
this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area
Oh,
of research
there
is
you
the
are.
stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my
All-knowing,
perception
you
wasn't
say?
so limited.
Again, find out about our
Unfortunately,
sister.
I cannot
Let's
guarantee
go.
that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
Still
I
waiting
am
to
currently
figure.
in the stage
Still,
of training known
I'm
as
still curious to
Satyavada
figure out,
life.
find out how we're gonna
Many
get in legal
researchers
trouble
of
in this
Sumeru have
nation.
lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Well, and we just ran after you like idiots.
So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Probably not.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent
It
without
should be, of
even the
course I
sound
am,
of
but who
insects.
cares?
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared
Also, I
anymore
saw you
knowing that
jumping
I have
back
a little
there.
neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that
Fascinating.
wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
And dreams just don't happen because of that? Big chaotic mess. Yeah, we
Yes,
saw.
If one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a
Interesting.
family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Until your little neighbor
Then,
showed up.
On
Yeah.
the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Well, it depends on whether it's a
Just
good
be
dream or a
sure not to
nightmare,
speak of
but,
this
you
if
know.
you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now.
Sad.
All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
We'll have to reconnect at some point again then.
World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
Excuse me, what?
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Apasia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
So that's what this is about. That's why you're inviting me over. You continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest. Settling down, let's
Now
go.
that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
I guess we're doing that. Still not going to Sumeru City. But I'm sure it won't be long now. I'm sure it won't be long. But yeah, that's interesting. Also, I like how the biggest cities in each nation just has the same name as the nation itself. Just like how it was with Rome and the Roman Empire, you know? Why name your capital city something other than your nation? Alright, we're here.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher.
So the
that it's
researchers
your
are back
duty to
again.
combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your
Like
emotions
this.
in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Dude, you're clearly smart.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
Is Tainari's
Now he
master also gonna have a
requires your
vision and be a playable
assistance.
character?
And what exactly does
I guess
my
we'll find
master
out at
need
some
of me,
point.
Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Yes.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
No buts.
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
Well then. Don't mind us.
Tainari, what was that all about?
You know,
It's
academia
nothing.
stuff.
Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
I think
It was
things
quite
went well.
the eventful trip. but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us,
Yeah, but
too.
we still have more
Very
questions.
good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We
That's the
wanna
plan.
meet
I
Leslie
guess we're
Lord
finally
Kusanali
going
and
there.
Ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Because you don't go to the city. You stay away from
Well,
Sumeru City.
Do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Maybe your master?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the
Okay.
Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
Then I guess we know where to go
Also,
now.
when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh?
What is it?
What kind of item we got? Come on, show me, show me.
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Okay, what does it do?
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
Sumeru City! Oh, but wait. Before that...
Yeah, gotta say goodbye to Kale first.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
I mean, I'd
Yes,
hope so.
She's doing much better.
Okay.
After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
Doesn't that...
She knew you two would be
Isn't
leaving
that just
soon,
on the way
so
to
she must have
Sumeru
wanted
City
to
as
see you
well?
off.
Thanks, Tainari. Alright, let's go!
I think that's on our way
Farewell.
anyway.
And
Perfect.
good luck to you both.
Let's double check. Yeah, that is directly where we need to go. Okay. Why, thank you! I'll be on my way. Kale, what's up? Heard you're feeling better.
Waiting for you two.
Dog.
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Well, you say
My
that,
condition
but...
won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as
I
a
just
normal
realized
friend,
something. New
not
wood
some girl that
type.
needs your sympathy.
We don't have
I
any new
guess now I
furnishings yet,
understand
but
that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
I feel like we're gonna need that new wood
There's no need
type
to
soonish
apologize,
for new
Kale.
stuff.
We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition.
Yeah, why
but
wouldn't we
that's
worry?
because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave,
If it's the
I
same
have
item
something for
that
you.
we already got, then no.
What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Ah,
I
the
told you that
recipe!
I'd give you a
Yes!
copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
We got a new recipe. Very
Kale.
happy.
Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
Always happy about new
I hope
recipes.
that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Alright. That is done. Let's double check. New wood type? Can't lie to me, that has to be a new wood type. Yup. Good to know. Okay, so our destination is all the way over there. I should probably get back onto the pathway. Don't just fall like that. Yeah, I've kind of gotten a little bit off track there. But it's fine, I'll get back to the path in a second. Just have to climb a little bit. Ooh. Hello. Don't feel like fighting, you guys. Sorry. I'm gone. Whoa. Stop shooting me. But yeah, I mainly want to progress, but I'll do a little bit of exploring. Not too much though, because again, exploring can easily be done off stream. Okay, so from here I need to follow this path. Yeah, go north.
North is the way to go. North we go. Let's see what we got.
Also, Goog, hello. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are exploring new land.
What's that over there? Stay away, you nasty mushrooms.
Doing good? You have arrived. Glad to know you're doing good. I didn't intend to run into a side quest.
Hey, go, that person over there seems to be in trouble. We've got to help.
Maybe. But how about no? I can always do side quests later, so forget about it. Deal with those enemies yourself. Am I a heartless person for letting them stay behind? Maybe. I've got more important stuff to deal with. Ooh, viewpoint. Ah. Look at this area. Entirely new nation. And we've only just begun exploring it, like... We've only just started exploring this little area here, and there's so much more to explore as well. But yeah, we're on our way to Sumeru City, so that's gonna be nice. Oh, and there's also Wave Rider points, I just noticed. Huh. Interesting. And good to know. Yeah, I'll leave those alone. That's a new animal, isn't it? Or is that just a dog? It's just a dog. Okay, getting closer to the big city. There it is. I am honestly looking forward. I wonder what the city's gonna be like. Also, there is a teleport point over here, so, you know, slight detour. Should I let this person die or no? Absolutely let them die. If they're still alive by the time I come back to them, then I guess I'll save them. But I won't go out of my way to do that right now. Why would I? Too much effort. Well, I guess we're here. Let's figure out where exactly we need to go. Apparently we need to go up this hill. And then... I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere. But we're here. We're at the city gates. Where did all these people come from? I swear they weren't here a second ago.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
That we have.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please.
Is that the little item we got?
This is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
It is?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent
we're
you
gonna have
from
to
entering
register
the
with the city,
in
huh?
fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
You're gonna
Perhaps
track
you
us,
two have
aren't
heard
you?
of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
And a tracking device, I
After
guess.
centuries of tireless
Maybe.
research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious
I'm not that
inventions,
trusting. Every
the
nation
Akasha
I've been to,
Terminal.
I've had trouble with the legal
As long
system
as
so
you are
far.
within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect
Whoa.
directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due
So,
to technical limitations, the
that's pretty
operation of
hype.
Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in
They have the
large
internet.
cities like Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However,
Well,
this
we're
policy
famous.
was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Generous, free
Here are
internet
your Akasha
access.
terminals. Please handle things
I
with
dig
care.
it.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
So everyone shares the same password.
Doodad lets
Oh,
us
so that's the
access
Wi-Fi
knowledge.
password.
Maybe we can use
We got
it
the
to
Wi-Fi
find a way to
password.
meet
Thank
Lesser
you.
Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Damn. Wi-Fi password works.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
Whoa.
All we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Okay, this is really advanced.
Exactly.
I dig it. I
That
dig it.
is the
I want to
power
live
of
here
the
now.
Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Why, thank you. And I appreciate that
Now
little
we're
gift.
in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what
Then we're gonna
Colin
go
said.
to that sanctuary right now.
Next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Same happened to me, I guess.
Come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
I'm sure we'll figure something out eventually.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Eventually we're gonna meet that Archon. Try asking something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find out more information. Ooh.
Smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Why doesn't the Aksha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Sonali, Greater Lord. Why doesn't the Aksha answer my question? There should be like, you know, let's boot up the troubleshooter, I guess. Troubleshooting time. A vague thought comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every request. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Could it be because we're outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Then let's ask someone else who is qualified enough. Let's think about the Lesser Lord Kusanali, who we are trying to meet. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know. So again, denied.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
One more. Let's ask about the Greater Lord. The one who died already. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. They seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well,
Can't blame him. I mean, if
no
your
matter
god
which
died,
way
what would
we
you do?
try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
I guess
He's
that
from
is the
Sumeru,
only
and
possible
even has a
way to
position
go.
in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Right there.
Oh,
Right next to the entrance to the
city's
city.
gate.
Yeah.
Let's head
Like
over
really
and have a
not far
look.
from the city's
Hopefully
gate.
he's at home.
First of all, since we just arrived, welcoming gift to the city. Check out this massive dong. Okay, now let's see what we got up here.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
One can
Yes,
hope.
That's me. Can I help you?
Okay, we got this letter here.
Tainari sent us here, and
What? Tainari?
Yeah.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you misunderstood us. We're not here to discuss academics.
here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see... Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me.
Good.
So you two just
Put on
have
the
some more
pressure.
questions for me?
Now tell us what we want to know.
Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
They want to meet the Lesser
Meet with
Lord.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Also nothing?
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Damn.
You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Apparently
Now,
nah.
as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
But what about us? We're a legendary
All I know is
hero.
that ever since Lesser Lord
The isekai
Kusanali returned to
protagonist, we need to
Sumeru,
know.
She's never left the sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Still, we need to meet.
Aw, but then what can
Plus,
we
she talked to us already in the previous event.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Yes.
And besides,
Recommendations,
you should consider
please.
the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In
Why?
this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
Nah, we
Take
don't
me,
care
for
about
example.
that.
It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Do you have any recommendations who we could
mention
talk
it.
to?
If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So by area of expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Sure, okay.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Don't worry.
What do we do now?
We'll find
Even if we
someone.
want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
There's still one other person we know. Apparently.
Huh? Like who?
Alright, Catherine at Astra Abyssos. Right, we haven't gone to the Adventurers Guild here yet.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Alright, time to find Catherine. She should be here somewhere. Also, there's a teleport point. Gotta grab that one. And there's a statue of the 7 all the way back there. I'll get there sooner or later. So this is where I cook stuff, huh? I'll eventually get some more recipes there probably as well. There's Catherine. Hello.
Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Why, hello there.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
You also have internet access, right?
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We need to meet.
With lesser
We
Lord
want to
Unknown.
meet your god.
Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Are you gonna access the internet? Akasha didn't answer your question.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any
Yup.
relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Catherine, you have any recommendations so we
Please
can
do
talk
not
to?
worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information.
Mm-hmm.
Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
And
An
I
Eremite
can talk to
brigade called
them.
the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Are there 30 members then?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Oh, okay.
Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
And
if
you
you'd
can
like to get in contact with him,
Huh.
you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters.
Thanks a bunch,
the
Catherine.
Citadel of Rexar.
The Citadel, I guess that's where we're
You're
going
welcome.
next.
I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, we have another target in mind. Eventually we'll have to figure out what to do.
Citadel of Rexar we go!
Guess we're going up now. Whoa. Honestly, this area looks really nice. And again, very unique. All the nations in this game, you can really tell that each one of them is so unique. Oh, this pathway through the tree where they carved out the... Oh my god. Oh my god. The grandpa's... Okay. Not only is this nation full of greenery, but it also has access to the internet. It's full of greenery, it has access to the internet. I think I might have found a new favorite already. I think this very well might now be my favorite nation. Honestly, this is probably where I would like to live. And I think my reasoning for that is, yeah, pretty solid, right? Okay, I have to be able to get up there somehow. Let's see. Maybe if I go over here and climb up this little tower. Burp, can I catch you? Yes! Okay. Oh, there's a bridge. But maybe I can glide from over here. Especially if I use the power of the dong. That will bring me a little bit closer. Running start. Got it. Easy. Easy. Okay, now we go back down. There was a more logical way up there, but why do that when you can take the hard way? Also, that's where I can do commissions and stuff. So I found that spot already, which is nice. Gonna need that to increase my reputation level.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
Did the Adventurers Guild already inform you of that as well? No? Yes? No?
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Damn it! Who do we ask?
Wait, seriously? That's
Well, it would be too easy if we got to meet the Dendro Archon this soon, right?
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
So the Akasha doesn't respect you as much.
Us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Wow.
Oh? Why is that?
They only care about the Greater Lord who already
Just take
died.
the Academia, for example. They're
Back
the
again,
ones who
welcome
truly
back,
rule
Rob, once
Sumeru.
more.
Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugurdevada.
Yup, had a feeling.
In their eyes, she was the one
But
who
Rob,
founded Sumeru.
Rob,
And
I have a
gifted us
feeling
with
this
the
nation is where I
Akasha.
would like to live if I was in
Lesser
Genshin.
Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Barely get 1k of raid.
Because
Damn.
of the Academia's
Sad.
influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugurdevada and hold her in greater
I'll tell
esteem.
you in a second
Not
after
to
we're through this
mention that
dialogue.
Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Well, first of all, the god of the nation being a shut-in. Nice, can relate.
Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the god
Doesn't
of
worry about
wisdom
reputation.
doesn't
Again,
worry about
nice.
her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
So you notice that little thing we have on the side of our
No
heads?
problem. Always happy to help.
I'll
out
tell you
when
what that
adventure
is in a
killed.
second. So, after leaving the Citadel, so you question several people in Sumeru City. Still more dialogue. Damn it!
Was right about
I want to
most
explain.
people's attitudes here.
I could pause, but why would I? We have stuff to go
Not
through.
only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking
So the
for
Akasha,
information
remember
nonstop
that
ever since we
little
got
thing.
to
That's gonna
Sumeru.
be important.
But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Cue someone coming in.
You two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
There we go, found someone.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Oh!
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
No!
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Wow.
But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a
Look at
great
this place.
calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
We'll
In
meet
despair,
that.
he
We'll
thought,
meet her
"Alas,
eventually, don't you
the
worry, but
Archon
probably
has
not in this
abandoned me."
chapter. Or in this
He then
act
had
of
no
this
choice
chapter.
but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be easily burnable. That's one downside, I
And then
guess.
The calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you."
Yeah, but we still wish
Along
to
your
meet her.
journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing
Yo,
wind.
that's a long time, my
So
dude.
long as you continue to think and ponder, will be wherever you go.
That is a long time. Also, what an amazing story, but 200 hours. How?
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
But we still need to meet her.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Ready for that 69?
Of
Understandable.
course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Alrighty then, goodbye, I guess.
Hey, wait!
Does she not like those two people? I think it has something to do with those people over
It
there.
looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
But apparently we can.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with
So,
Dunyarzad.
about this city.
Hey.
Never mind, they're talking directly to
wearing
us.
A purple top and a long blue dress. We're looking for her.
Not really.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
She sneaked right past you.
That way.
Quick, after her.
Oh no, please don't tell me they are the cops and we're about to get involved with illegal activity yet again. If we're gonna be outlaws in this nation, that makes it 4 out of 4. Ah, sad, missed it. But if we become outlaws in this nation too, that makes it 4 out of 4 nations. Anyway, this place, first of all, there's so much greenery in this city. Like, there's so much nature, it's really nice, it looks amazing. I just adore it. And second of all, the acacia, that little thing we have on the side of our heads, basically, it's basically the internet. Okay, this city has internet access. This city has access to the internet. And it's it's very closely connected to nature as well. This is just such a perfect place. We have the internet, we have nature all around us, this place is amazing. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Also, there you're hiding. Found her. But yeah, that's absolutely why I would definitely want to live here. How does it work? Well, basically, first of all, you say what you have to say something, which I lovingly call the Wi-Fi password. And after you say that phrase, it basically activates and you can you just have to think what you want to know. You just have to think about it, focus on it, and it'll tell you everything. For example, if you look at a person and you focus on them, then you can immediately look up their registry and everything, their name and stuff. You have complete and utter internet access. Now, to be fair, it doesn't know literally everything. For example, it refuses to tell us how to find the Dendro Archon, but yeah, we basically also had some little troubleshooting, like, hey, why won't it answer my question? And then boom, here's why it might not answer your question. Troubleshooting is also a thing. It's amazing, really. Something, and it tells you, yeah, it tells you exactly what you want to know as long as you think it, as long as you say the Wi-Fi password before you think about it. You have to say the Wi-Fi password first. Easy to do with magic? Yeah, but apparently Sumeru City is the only place they do it. Only place they do it, apparently. And it's really nice. So yeah, that little thing here. That's it.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
So why are they after you?
Looks like there are some coming this way.
Why are they even after you?
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, My body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Then how about we find some place to hide? Oh no, stealth mission coming up.
Okay, sounds good.
Try to find
There's
out
a
how to add
tavern on the
instructions
other
using
side of the
magic.
port we can go
I had to
to.
do homework. I'm back. Welcome back,
Wouldn't
Goop. We were
expect
just
you to
talking
hide
about
a
the
place of
internet
that.
in a place of magic.
Alright, let's move.
Magical internet and lots of greenery. Sumeru City, definitely the place I'd want to live. Alright, is it a stealth mission? Doesn't look like it. Huh, and here I was thinking I'd have to be sneaky. Guess we're going to the tavern. Oh my god, look at this! And there's the harbor down here? Hang on, where does this actually connect to? Don't know where it goes over here, don't know where it goes over here. I was thinking about whether or not it would connect to the ocean. It might still connect, we don't know. We know the ocean is over here. You know what? No, this might still connect to the ocean, so it makes sense for them to have a harbor in that case. It might also make sense just for fishing boats and stuff, but still. What I think about a relationship, the less I want one? Is that so? Honestly, I haven't really thought about it too much in, you know, recent times. But who knows, maybe when I interact with more people I'll think about it again. Ooh, cutscene. So that's the tavern, huh?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Who is you? You look like an important character.
My lady, who are these two?
Pyrovision, okay.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us?
And why were you looking for her?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
Wow.
And if I refuse
Any
to
person
go with
appears?
you?
All buff food, go!
Both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Out of this,
Come on,
you'll
fight me, I dare
understand
you.
the situation.
I've gone up against
Sorry,
for two
my lady.
harbingers, I can
Even
easily
though I'm
beat
your
you.
bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
Outspeeds
How
cat,
much?
yes.
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
Wow,
My
I guess
lady,
that's
this
one
isn't
way.
about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing
Well,
your
can I
health,
come along?
Carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
But she wants to be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know
Well, there are some
perfectly well
dangers
that it
out
makes
there.
No difference if I'm at home or not.
We
Still
know about
won't
the
accept
Withering, for
reality.
example.
And every time
Oh
I
my
do
god,
something,
imagine if the Withering
just
appears
change
in
the
Sumeru
subject.
City.
Dia, you've been living with us a long time.
What if
already.
the Withering appears in
This should be
Sumeru
old
City?
news to you.
Oh my god, what if that happens in this story? I have a feeling that might be
Dia,
a
I
thing.
know it
Maybe,
hasn't been
who
easy for Mother
knows?
and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in
I
this
can pay you
world
1
I'm
million
also
more.
grateful to.
Maybe even more.
Because
I'll have
she
to see how
saved
much
me.
I have.
The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
Whether it's because of the internet. Well, then why hasn't it appeared in the city? Since
My
the city
lady,
is the
are
one
you
and
sure
only
what you're
place they
doing
have the
now is
internet.
meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine.
I won't ask you to return home anymore.
Let's go.
Let me
Got
make
off the
something
hook.
Very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Oh?
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
So now
Since
what?
This definitely won't be your last escapade. Here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins.
Huh.
As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return.
Well, that's
to the
pretty
estate.
nice.
Okay.
I'll have to go against my princess. 1 million more. What? 1.5.
We've reached an understanding.
She even needs... You know what? I'm not sure how much her previous pay was, but if her previous pay was less than 1 million, I should easily be able to afford half of that for her. Danyazard, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Oh, free food?
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Guess this is happening. You know what? Afterward, through this entire conversation, I will start wrapping things up. Actually, in tavern for a while, I will teleport out of here right now before I accidentally trigger something. The conversation ended right as I was talking about it ending. Damn. Imagine if they add some OP items for millions of more. Is it technically pay to win? As long as you don't have to invest IRL money, not really. So let's see, how much more do I have? Also, let's grab the achievements real quick. Hear the voice of Akasha? Yes. Hear the voice of wisdom. Yes, we did that. I think I have to check my inventory to see my Mora. Oh, great, the event items all expired. Can I not see my Mora in here, or do I have to try upgrading something to see my Mora? First of all, let's unlock this. I should be able to see my Mora when I try to refine. Ah, there it is. So that's 100, 500, that's 300,000. I have 51 million Mora. 51 million. I can easily afford some stuff, okay? Easy. Boom. I got the money. Let's see. Can I refine some other stuff as well? Flute is already maxed out. What about this one? Ah, okay. Still need to refine that by one stage. Let's do that real quick. Refine. That should max it out. Okay, the voice of the potato. That is fair. You gotta appreciate the tater tots. Alright, I think this is good. I think this is good. Again, next time we will continue our escapades in Sumeru. And I need to remember that it's pronounced Sumeru, not Sumeru. Even though up until now, and I think most people in the community have been saying Sumeru instead of Sumeru. So that's gonna be weird. The worst weapon you own. I think I already refined every weapon I could refine to the maximum. Every weapon I could refine to the maximum, I have refined to the maximum. And that includes the worst weapons I have. Not Subaru. No. No, 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 no. So, I would say, hey, who should we raid? But I already know who we're going to raid. Because a certain someone is having their anniversary stream right now. Or a Boris, but wow. So yeah. And it looks like he's watching his own Danganronpa stream. Intriguing. Let's do this. Let's set it up. So, get ready for some anniversary fun on Gabe's channel. I'll see you all over there. I'll be excited to see you there. I'll also be happy to see you around for future streams. Next stream is gonna be FNF on Friday, so no stream tomorrow. But other than that, I still need to decide what game to fill my use to fill my second stream slot. Might be another DDLC mod. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's stream, and I will see you around next time. Bye, everyone. And yeah, goodbye also to those of you who are watching this as an archive. I hope you appreciated this little fun adventure we had, and I hope to see you around, maybe live in the future. Until then, bye.